Hello guys, Super GT here. Welcome to the 701 rated Crossbow challenge. So, before I explain, let me just go through this absolute, well, how do you describe this? It's been 5 seconds and we've got a guy upside down already. And then, that's not even the first one. I mean, look, come over the bridge and then another problem there. And then looks like I'm going to go up to 12. That guy was ghosted, but I think he actually crashed on me somehow. Anyway, up into 12th place. Now this is the 701 rated Crossbow challenge. 2 more guys off. So I've tuned up the KTM Crossbow. It's just about in S-Class. So it's 701 PI. Most people have 800 PI. So I'm giving away 99 PI to the majority of people here. And the idea is to beat as many people as I can. Now with the inevitable announcement of Forza 7, anyone who loses to me is not allowed to play Forza 7. They are banned. I've sorted it out of turn 10 and I'm going to have a list of gamer tags and they're all going to be banned. But it's going to be less people at this rate because I've gone flying into the tyre wall. Now anyone who knows or is a long-term fan of the channel will know that chicane is, well, it's my worst enemy basically. I die around there more times than not. So yeah, definitely not a good one for me. Lap number 3 then, getting a little bit too confident and then just smashing into the wall there. And yes, you saw that. That was a Powerpuff Girls livery. You saw it correctly. I still gained 2 positions though, despite doing that little 360 on the wall. So not too bad. 11th place out of 16, beating 5 people at the moment. Coming up to the chicane, lap number 4. We're up behind a Porsche. He's very slow. I'm round the outside. We make contact. I back up a position there, so just going to try and beat this guy and take away his chances of playing Forza 7 with the inevitable announcement of it. He'll be very upset if that happens. Now coming through into the tunnel, he's very deep. The race is already finished. That's how far behind I am. I haven't even barely started this lap. Coming up to the end of the lap, he's again very slow. I'm going to look up the inside. The race is about to end. He comes across in what is a very strong defence. I don't think he saw me there at all. Or he did and just wanted to turn across me. Probably the second option there. So there's the list of a couple of people who are banned from Forza 7. Sorry to you guys. And yes, 701 rated KTM Crossbow. Now I was looking forward to a race around Watkins Glen. But then, yeah, the Xbox froze annoyingly. So we had to restart and go back in. So we go to the next race around Indianapolis. Now this is not what I wanted to see. A track with a long straight basically, and a track where an idiot turns across you in a Lamborghini, and I thought I was away there, but then no, a Noble out of nowhere, and I thought I was away at this point, but then no, another car, a Ferrari F50 out of nowhere, and then no, another car out of nowhere. So I got smashed so many times there, but that Lamborghini just turned across for no reason at all. Triggered all that carnage. So yeah, this track not the best because of the very long straight. KTM Crossbow not that good down the straight, and especially when it's only got 701 PI in S-Class. So I'm basically going to be a sitting duck. My best chances here are just to make up so many positions as I can through the corners, just like this. I mean, they're smashing each other off for me, which is always going to help. And coming around the outside of the Subaru. So the car not really short of handling, just straight line speed. So coming through there up into 10th place, and we can see here the Noble's just going to just launch himself away. And then over the line, eventually we finish the race in 9th. So a couple of people there who aren't allowed to play the next iteration of the Forza series. We move to Sebring, and well, this is going to bring the carnage. It always does. Sebring, and it's the short circuit as well. It's already kicked off behind. Oh god, guys, keep it together, man. Come on. Through the first turn again, just keep it on the inside. And I've gone through up into 9th already. Out of 24 people, if I could finish in the top 10, that would be absolutely crazy. But maybe that's wishful thinking, because coming into the first turn, well, it's a Lamborghini. What is it with these Lamborghini drivers who are just smashing me off in every race? I do not know. Now this is the luckiest ghosting ever. Look at that. Everyone was smashing themselves off. I just managed to stay as a ghost and go through them. So nice stuff there. Porsche around the outside. And then as we come up into the tricky little S-bend section at the end here, well, so many people was just cutting this on this race, but these guys, yeah, they're off. Plenty of smoke on the outside. F50 round, Viper coming back on. We make contact, but I'm just about managing to keep in a straight line. Now this is a true demonstration of how bad this car is in a straight line. Look at that, F50 goes past, Corvette goes past. I stand zero chance of trying to keep up with them. And again, the Viper round on the straight. What is it with these guys who just can't drive in a straight line without crashing into each other? It really is not that hard. Well, apparently it is, because these guys keep doing it. So apparently it must be hard. It must be. At the end of the straight, Lamborghini almost collects me. These Lamborghinis, man, they're the brand you want to watch out for. The Lamborghinis, because they are the ones who will kill you. Yeah, into the second turn. Lamborghini doesn't kill me this time, thankfully. And then through the third turn, sorry. F50 and the other guy just getting locked on each other. Through the final turn on lap number 2. That Viper we saw earlier, just having to knock me wide. So he's going to go past me here, but I can be happy in the fact that I slowed him down for a bit. I'm not going to beat him though. Lamborghini up the inside, a little bit too deep. And yes, I'm just going to come back on the exit quite easily and go back up into 12th place out of 24. I'm in the top half of this pack. Absolutely stunning stuff in the stock Powerpuff Girls Crossbow. Absolutely amazing stuff here from Newbie Super GT. And then we're going to go to the end of the race. I'm going to block the inside line. Lamborghini goes to the outside. I'm in 14th now. Still beating 10 people at the moment though. Coming through the final turn. He goes a little bit deep. I'm going to come back for a later apex. He's gone very deep actually. Am I going to be able to get ahead? We're side by side and no. Just about not able. So that guy is allowed to play Forza 7. Just about. Lucky him. We can await the announcement at E3. But yeah, he's just about won himself a copy or the ability to play Forza 7. He isn't banned. We move then to the final race of the video, and we are at Hockenheim. It's the short version, but will people know that? Most people always go straight on at the second corner. Into the first turn, Cadillac around the outside. He just tips the Ferrari round. Naughty little move there. Now we're going to turn right here. Most people just go straight on, and actually not too bad. A couple of people off into the wall though. Now this Cadillac is going to be the widest car of all time. You're going to see why around this next lap. A little bit sideways there. Now as we come into the fast left and right, someone's off on the right hand side. I've gained another position up the inside of the Cadillac, and I just couldn't quite get it slowed down enough to avoid hitting the Lotus. The guy is up behind, looking up the inside as we come back towards the stadium, and well, all hell has broken loose back there. So that's given me a bit of breathing space to try and get past this Lotus. It was a little bit slow through that corner. And again, just cutting the corner there. Is the overtaking opportunity open? Yes, it is. Up the inside. Now this Cadillac, oh my god, it just could not corner for its life. Just trying to get through on the exit. But as you can see, again, I've got zero straight line speed. Getting overtaken by a McLaren F1 GT. And by the Lotus. That thing's a bit of a rocket in a line. Through the first turn, Lotus wide, and I just frustratingly make contact with the Cadillac. It's going to lose me momentum. The Lotus trying to get back past. Look at us guys just trying to get past this Cadillac. It's the widest car of all time, and he's just going to turn across there. I was totally alongside, but I'm just going to cut the course there and go back ahead of him. And then through the chicane, in 8th place now. So ahead of quite a lot of people here. They're cutting that corner, but drifting wide, losing plenty of momentum. And then through into the stadium. For the second time in 6, we have quite a lot of laps left, but we have developed a nice lead there over the guy behind. Now catching up with this Ferrari Enzo. Really how the hell this is happening, I don't know. Maybe this guy is doing a stock car challenge as well. We shall see. Into the first turn, he's taken the worst racing line I've ever seen around there. And just getting a little bit hairy on the exit over the curb into turn number 2. He goes a little bit deep. Yeah, more than a little bit deep. He tries to get back on. We make contact, but I'm up into 7th place out of 17. I go for a robust defensive manoeuvre there, coming across to make sure that this guy cannot play Forza 7. He's going to come up the inside. I'm going to fight it around the outside, just about stay on the green stuff, which is technically clean, and go defensive into turn 2. I'm just defending with my life here. The less noobs on Forza 7, the better. Okay, I'm coming up into the middle of the circuit. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. He's just going to get away now. With a Ferrari coming up behind now. So just going to try to hold off for 8th place. Little chance, I think, of trying to repass the Lotus. I think he's settled into a rhythm. Now into the first turn. That was definitely my fault. I mean, I just tried to scare him off, basically. Sometimes you can turn across and the guy on the inside will just brake because they're scared of hitting you. But this guy is certainly not one of those people. So yeah, definitely my fault, really. The contact was made. Down into 9th place. And that's where I stayed to the end, beating a further 8 people. So there we go. Wow. Stock, well, nearly stock KTM Crossbow at the bottom of S-Class. I do hope you enjoyed the banter in this video, guys. Do let me know if you did. Subscribe for more of the same. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, as always. Goodbye.